everyone, welcome to Horrorland Television. We are going to do a weird-ass live show because we were doing a recording at my house today. So I have two of the motherfuckers that are usually going to be in an additional thing out there. And then we got the dark vampire of Alan and his, night breed. I don't even know what you call that. I mean, you don't get more blue than Alan.
I see a punching bag.
No.
I think, is that
Or
a
heavy
punching
bag. That's a
bag?
heavy bag.
Yep, that's my punching bag,
Is that your aggression? Do you call that wit?
At Wit? No, Wit wouldn't take that.
Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about, for one, Alan, I got to see your beer. Where's your beer?
I don't have a beer. Remember?
I
I got my drink, yeah.
So he's drinking the blood of your children.
That actually is what it is.
Yeah. We're talking about creatures. And when you talk about creatures, you always have to go back to the foundation of what we think creatures are. And creatures in our industry, especially horror, has expanded way more than you see in anything else. Okay, we think creatures, we think vampires, we think werewolves,
Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Creature of the Black Lagoon. We think those Godzilla.
That's so.
Kaijus, yes. We think those kind of creatures. But creatures have expanded to other things that you could call creatures. But I would actually like to start this show off talking about the OGs, your vampires, your werewolves, your mummies, your Frankensteins. So, Alan,
Sir.
favorite vampire movie? What is it?
Vampire movie? That's just, oh my gosh, there's so many.
No pressure.
I really I watched Vampire John Carpenter the other day. And I never seen that. And that's
I
a
don't know a lot
pretty
of people
good
that
movie.
would say that, but I totally respect that.
Me too. Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
normally I'd probably pick something simple like Lost Boys because that's my kind of my go-to from when I was like in middle school and high school and stuff. So
And you like to play saxophone, so.
yeah, that's sweaty saxophone guy, man. You can't get past it. And that was the era of soundtracks too, so that's a great soundtrack.
Saxophone.
And I'd like to see the new Nosferatu, but I haven't seen that one yet either.
It's so good. Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't yet.
Just
Oh, it's so good. That's hard. He's a little low.
Yeah.
No, he's low in your hearing.
Ooh,
No,
30
everyone
years
else
in a
can
row,
hear
sir.
We are a little older than you.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
30 Days of Night.
So, Lance, what are we talking? Vampire.
Bram Stoker's Dracula with
Really?
Gary Oldman all
Gary
day.
Oldman, good. Take Keanu out.
All day.
I can respect that. All right.
I know there's Bela Lugosi. in it.
So, who's yours?
No, I'm not much of a vampire.
Really?
No, really. Yeah, I really am.
Hey!
Yeah.
We just
Thank you,
added our Captain Spaulding of all
Hello,
Spauldings.
Captain.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good to see you at Colt, brother.
yeah.
Hey, good to see you guys too.
So we're having the whole conversation tonight will be about creatures. We're having a vampire discussion. We got Bram Stoker's back here. We have vampires from Alan. Favorite vampire movie? What is it?
Nice.
What is your favorite vampire movie?
Oh, but what's my favorite one? Oh man, I like it's the old one, man. The very first one. I like the old monsters, man.
Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi. He's
He
original.
was a Satanist that did a lot of stuff, and I mean, there's a mirror at what's his name's Haunted Mansion.
Bagans?
Zach Bagans has his actual mirror where he did a lot of possessions in.
We're going to that next one.
Yeah, I heard he got buried in his costume as well.
Yes, yeah,
It's
he did.
badass.
No, okay. So with vampire, you said nothing.
You got to give us something.
Well, I mean, there's so many. Okay, would it be the Lost Boys? Would
It's-
that be?
No, Lost Boys is the greatest horror
I
vampire
mean, that's
movie.
80s.
No.
Right?
No, look.
No,
it's-
I mean,
no.
for
I totally agree. Look, I think Lost Boys is the greatest vampire movie ever created. Is Lost Boys characters the greatest? Dracula? That's another
no, I
story.
mean, yeah, that's
You're going into a different thing.
But
and
it's still
I know-
a vampire.
no,
you said
look.
vampire.
I get the Bela Lugosi argument because he was the founding person that really challenged the whole character of being Dracula. But in my opinion, if you want to tell me the greatest Dracula person, it's going to be Christopher Lee.
I figured
Well, there
it'd
you
be
go.
Diaries
No.
of a Vampire with
No.
Tom Cruise or
No, that's the interview with the vampire.
interview.
Diary
Yeah,
of a
it's like,
Vampire.
what the fuck ever.
Yeah. Christopher Lee killed that part. I thought he brought out Dracula better than anyone ever did.
He's
And
like,
no, he is all right. So this is the last episode Lance is on. I hope you guys enjoyed his commentary.
Okay.
hey.
But I do think Christopher Lee nailed it. I think Christopher Lee dominated it better than Bela
The
Lugosi
Hammer
did.
movies. The Hammer movies.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Well, Lugosi was good at in his time period.
Right.
So, at that time period, it was really good.
Oh,
I mean, I show my daughter some of the old monsters movies, especially like with Abbott and Costello, meet Frankenstein and Dracula. My daughter's just like,
Yeah, Frankenstein behind you.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, back there. Yeah, so, yeah, she just kind of like, Dad, it's not even scary. I was like, well,
Yes.
back then it was.
yeah,
It was
shit
terrifying.
behind us.
absolutely.
It was
Absolutely.
terrifying back in the day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
was-
and even the little girl, she was terrified of it, of Boris Karloff.
Karloff.
You know, who dominated it, who showed up in other stuff, and then so we have our vampire movies. Let's go werewolf. We're doing OGs, and then we're going to go into some random actual creature movies. Werewolf. Who's your greatest werewolf movie? What is the greatest?
like-
werewolf?
all mine are all the old monsters.
The Universals.
Yeah, and he was actually,
So,
and he
so
was actually,
Lon Chaney is your favorite werewolf.
yes, because he was also in Spider Baby, also with Sid in his first film.
Yes. Okay.
What was the American Werewolf? That was a good one.
In
I liked
London, American Werewolf in
Yeah,
London.
in
Yeah,
London,
still
yeah.
one of the greatest
Good one.
transformations
I don't know,
ever
man.
is American Werewolf.
It was good.
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Taking nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one.
What do we got, Lance?
I'm taking the Howling.
Okay.
You know, the 80s,
So,
we
D-
were
D. Wallace?
overrun with werewolves.
Yeah, we were.
I mean, the 80s, like,
D.
every
Wallace.
fucking 3
D.
months.
Wallace, right?
Yeah, D. Wallace. No,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
Absolutely.
Every 3 months we had a new werewolf movie in the
Yeah,
80s, you know.
So, Alan,
Well, I think you know where I'm headed with this one because I've said it before and I'll say it over and over again. Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers is just
so look,
got
Dog
some
Soldiers
phenomenal
is
storyline.
fantastic story. Yes.
And the practical effects, aside from the sausage intestines.
Okay,
are
that's
really
where I was
good.
going. You know, I was going.
I know where you're headed.
They were bad, man. Those sausage. I mean, there was like
No.
sausage links.
But my other two movies were taken. I mean, American Werewolf, you can't beat the transformation. The
Okay.
Howling, I mean,
The
the
thing
story
is,
is okay, but the transformations, again, the
I know.
special effects on
If
it are
you're
amazing.
going to tell me right now, I know you guys think I'm going to say Wolfcom. It's not Wolfcom. Okay, I get that. I love Wolfcom. It's not the
I
greatest.
expected Bubba.
Wolf.
No,
Oh.
the greatest. Wolf?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you
Is
can do
that
that
one?
one.
So I
The
said
goddamn
Wolf.
werewolf,
So
he transformed
so-
right there on the basketball
Is
court.
that so? Teen Wolf is my
Teen Wolf.
favorite horror movie. I did not know we could consider that. I love Teen Wolf because basketball is my sport. No, look, hey, the greatest werewolf movie ever
Christopher
made.
Lee.
No,
Oh.
Silver Bullet.
Well, Silver Bullet.
I
Silver
fucking
Bullet.
love that movie.
Silver Bullet was good.
I thought it was one of the greatest werewolf movies ever
Rest
created.
in peace, Corey Haim.
Yes. Was that Wayne Haim?
Yeah, sure was.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
So I
No,
just
it's
know
good. That
I
was
just
an
know the
iconic
Gingerbread
movie.
Man was in it.
it's iconic.
Okay. Okay. So let's do mummies.
A monkey.
Gotta go. He's going OG on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Because I haven't seen any.
Boris Karloff.
Mummy. Oh,
It
Mummy.
was Boris Karloff.
I mean,
Boris Karloff. Yeah.
Yep, Boris Karloff is a mummy again. Yeah,
Okay.
Who are you asking? Who's up?
Alan.
but there are not a whole lot of mummy movies out there, man. You
Right.
can go Abbott Costello even, and that'd still be OG. But I guess if I don't pick the original, it's going to probably be that fun romp with Brendan Fraser. the
Yes.
Mummy.
Brendan
Yeah,
Fraser.
Brandon Fraser.
I'm sorry. They
I
nailed
mean,
it in that fucking movie.
Yeah, that was
Brendan Fraser does not get the credit he deserves.
No, I think it's more
Hey,
comedy than it is
no,
horror.
that-
But
And the movie that Lance told me I can't say fucking fat,
Obese.
obese. I have to say
Obese.
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 We're
Political
trying to
correct
be
there.
politically correct. I can't say
It's
lard ass.
hard. It's hard. These two are so drunk. It's so hard to keep them right.
We've been drinking since 9 this morning, and we've learned that you can't say lard ass or
There's
fat
a lot of
fucker.
things we've learned today. Or
What else?
there's a lot of things that Lance has tried to teach us.
Yeah.
I've tried.
So obese. He played an obese fucker.
We have no Nazi little looking midgets anymore.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Can't
I
do it.
can't say that.
Yeah,
We can't say that.
We talked about 31.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So no, I actually think Brandon Fraser's
Brandon
Mummy
Fraser,
was one of the greatest mummy movies ever created.
That was a
Yes.
good one.
I give it to the OGs. Okay. Let's go Kaiju's.
Shane, what's your mummy movie?
Oh, it's gonna be Brandon Fraser.
Okay, I didn't know if you could pick
Oh,
something
oh.
different or not, man.
I could watch it right now.
I could
I
too.
could leave you fuckers right now and watch this.
So you can watch
second
Scorpion King?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed the Scorpion Creed. Don't even go there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. And the mummy is streaming free on Peacock right now. So
Absolutely.
Worst
Free on
CGI
fucking
ever.
Peacock. All right.
It's okay.
There's a reason he's in the back.
Yes.
Put him in the back of the bus.
So
I got my hand up their ass.
the Scorpion King and the Mummy, horrible. Scorpion King movie, pretty good.
Yeah.
Thought it was good.
You're welcome.
Great
Okay.
storyline.
Right.
So I want to do before I go, and I'm going to challenge you guys. If you guys do not like this movie, I'm going to show in a minute. You guys can all leave this page because you guys have no respect for actual horror movies. But we're going to do Kaiju's.
Absolutely.
Who's the greatest? What is the greatest Godzilla movie?
Oh shit! Greatest Godzilla movie, man.
And not
Matthew
just
Potter.
that one that they went in there and killed all them Asian
Yes.
people.
You don't understand. See, the thing is I think America has done Godzilla poorly. They made Godzilla a hero. That's not Godzilla. Godzilla's destruction. They're like, thank you, Godzilla, for destroying our town and saving us from the moth. You know?
Hey, we got Blue Oyster Cult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yes. So, greatest
But
Godzilla movie.
growing up, we didn't have to worry about Godzilla because he's just over there killing Asian people, so attacking their cities. We didn't have to worry about that shit over here where we was at. So, I mean,
Hey, Asian people live here too.
well, that's why they all come over here. They get away from Godzilla. It's like,
well, no, I think that's probably part of the reason
what's
we
your
made
reason
Godzilla
for
the
being
hero.
in America? Oh, y'all see Godzilla? I'm sorry. I apologize. For
But I think that's why the movie critics and everybody made
Well, we-
Godzilla the hero. I
We
mean,
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. We already got banned off Facebook. We just got banned off fucking YouTube.
Hey, we love you. Each and every one of you. No matter what language or what country you came from.
Yeah. So
Remember, drunk.
Man, I don't know.
the first Godzilla movie was impactful. I mean, I still had the biggest crush.
Which one?
No, when you say first Godzilla movie, it's probably the
No,
first
the
Godzilla.
first Godzilla movie I remember watching was in freaking black and white.
right? The old
Yes.
black and white.
And they had like a little
Yes.
toy
But
freaking.
impactful. What
Yeah.
they did
Oh,
a
really?
great.
Yeah.
They introduced a bunch of shit to the
Well, I
industry.
want to make sure that we're
Yeah.
talking about
Same guy
that one
played
there.
that
Like,
same
they had that little toy that was
Yeah.
stomping down.
Yeah.
Freaking
Mine
little,
was in black and white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the black
same
and white
guy.
dude in the suit,
Yeah,
Mothra
yeah, black
versus
and white TVs,
Megadon.
I had the biggest crush on those two little Asian twins
Twins.
for the
Uh,
Mothra.
Yeah.
You know, they were sexy. I mean, can you agree? Oh, I don't know what they said. They did the English.
They
What's
said,
that?
Shane, I love you long time.
You remember the two robots and the dude? What was that movie? The show?
Yeah,
The two robots and the guy that
Yeah.
watched the Godzilla movies.
Oh, the
Mystery Science Theater
Yeah.
3000.
Oh, right.
And then they interpreted the whole fucking movie. You know?
I tell you what, my son, he's a huge Godzilla fan, and I remember one time he came over to the house and he put it on, and it's all Japanese talking. That's all it is, just Japanese talking. I said, you don't even know what they're saying. He said, I don't care. I want to watch it. And he's little. I'm passed out, man. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm waking up, and he's still watching it. I was like, son, gotta go to bed. He goes, oh, Dad, I'm not even tired. And he turned around, his eyes are just bright red. And from just go to sleep. And he's like, you don't even know what they're saying. He's just, oh, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. He's a huge Godzilla fanatic, man. He'll.
So
I don't know. I would have to ask him, like, what was his favorite one? He'll probably say, for him, I'll probably be like the Godzilla 1 -1 or something like
That's
that.
amazing.
No, and they killed it because Lance and I went and watched it, and I'm used to the whole, like we were talking about, American-made Godzilla movies, King Kong movies. I think America has destroyed the whole concept. They used it to sell toys, and then they made -1, and -1 was phenomenal.
Have you seen the black and white version?
No,
Oh, it's taking you back, and it's with modern effects. It's great.
is it anything similar to the colored version?
It's almost the same. They added a few scenes.
No,
They made it grainy and black
they
and
just-
white, just like the old school movies.
I get that. I was just trying to be
An idiot.
facetious here, you know. So yes, I have not watched it because they made it in color.
We saw the color version.
Yes, but great movie.
Absolutely.
It is.
I mean, they killed it, and
That's,
they
that's modern Godzilla now.
So, I think he made it for $15 million,
Right.
Yeah.
but he did all the effects himself. So that's why he made it for so cheap, because he did everything himself.
Right.
And
15 million, I guess, was that cheap?
for them, yeah, I mean, yeah,
They
we're
won,
really,
they won an Academy Award.
yeah, we're struggling to make
Oh,
a
it is
movie for
just-
$12,000.
Came out a couple years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
the latest one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like 15 million back in the fucking day. You could
So-
buy the whole goddamn
Yeah,
island
yeah.
and fucking destroyed it.
So we've talked about our Godzillas, and we've talked about our typical, Bela Lugosi's, Christopher Lee, Dracula's.
Gary
But
Oldman.
yes, but this is
Nice.
the greatest creature movie, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But I love Tremors. I love
Yeah.
everything about Tremors. I think Michael Gross is a fucking legend. I mean, you can't get more. So you've had multiple Leatherfaces. You've had multiple Jasons. You've had multiple Freddy Kruegers. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
You even had multiple Leprechauns at the last, because Lennon played Leprechaun in the last one. You only have one Burt Gummer. You only have one Sid Haig.
When are you gonna get that dude at the
Right.
Captain Spaulding. You
My
know?
God.
Yeah. So we tried to get him at one of our shows.
Tremors 1 is the only one.
I tell you,
Yeah, I like them
another
all.
good one. Right there. Don't read nothing.
The gate.
That's a good one.
The gate was good.
Got this little fella right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's badass.
I love the gate. Gate is another movie. That's
a
another creature.
Fun movie. That's a,
You know, one of the movies that got me like at the end was called The Mist. Have you seen that one?
Did you watch Saturday's show last week?
Last 15 minutes of it. Oh my God.
Terrible.
That's-
Brutal.
I mean, and those are creatures. You had that. I mean, we talked about that on our last episode for the recorded episode. You had that octopus looking thing that rips the dude's chest off. Then you have like
giant
crickets
freaking mosquitoes
grasshoppers
and
or
shit
something
running around,
going after
grasshoppers,
people.
spiders.
And then they all take off and make it, and then they realize the car died. There is no worse ending in a horror movie than that fucking ending. Because
Yeah.
I mean, look, okay, I don't have a child. You guys have kids, okay? You're shooting your child first to get it over with. Because he shot his child.
Yeah.
yeah,
There was
You know
4
he did.
bullets.
you
There's
know
4
he was the first one out.
But the thing is there's 4 bullets. Why do you not put your child next to the girl? You shoot them, then you shoot the other ones, then you shoot yourself. You
Do the
know?
whole wanted thing, curve the bullet around the car.
I think any of us right here has enough sensibility that we're probably going to wait till the last minute.
Yeah, I'm going
We're going to
to
wait and see that this fucking creature's coming
Yeah.
at us, and this is the end. Okay, I don't want my kid to be tortured. Okay, boom. All right, I get that,
I'm
but
going out swinging.
No, I'm
not
going
just
out
drive
swinging.
till the car dies and then fucking end it all.
And
No.
then they did the whole. I was like,
No.
dude, you're supposed to be the
I was
Punisher.
just gonna
Yeah.
wait to the very end, till I could have a vision.
Oh, yeah.
And then-
And then you hear that
I
click,
told
click, click.
myself,
Y'all need some help?
Could you
Where were
imagine?
you 5 minutes ago?
It's like, yeah. Where's you? 3 minutes.
Where were you?
It was bad. It was one of those moments that fucked me up
But
when
great
it
creatures.
ended.
Great creatures.
Because
It got
it
me
was
too.
good creatures,
got-
but that damn ending
Yeah.
killed me.
The ending was
Brutal.
the creatures out.
Oh man,
The
I
ending.
couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
I could not imagine. I do think he was a pussy. I said we should have got out there and said, let's just go. We die, we die. We don't, we don't. You go.
One grabs you,
Yeah.
I shoot you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, it shows how being strong works because that woman goes, I'm going to my kids. I do not care.
Yeah.
She leaves at the beginning of the movie and she
And-
ends up at the end of the movie.
Who's the
With
last
her
one
kids.
standing with her kids?
Yes. Yeah.
That's Mama Bear right there. She fucking.
Oh,
I ain't putting up with this shit.
Mhm.
Fuck you and your little mosquitoes. I'm going back. I'm
Oh.
going to get my kids, and
I,
all's gonna be well in my little livelihood. It's like,
I do not understand that ending. You
No,
know, I mean,
it was a really
it was
traumatic.
it was one of those movies where you're just like, I
Oh.
can't celebrate this. I get it's over and everyone's survived, but he just killed his child.
I can imagine the writer, telling this to everybody. I got this ending.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that was Stephen King's ending either, was it?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but it seems like that wasn't his was actually kind of more screwed up.
Hey,
But
so
that's
people
where his
watching the
brain's
show
at.
right now, do we look like a bunch of people that read books?
Yeah, good. What the book said.
I've got ADHD.
No, but I know y'all watch enough YouTube to hear about it. So,
Yeah.
Wait, there's a YouTube? Oh,
Oh,
what?
hey, YouTube. Good.
that got me in the feels. That got me in the feels harder than
Yeah.
anything. And I was just like,
Mhm.
I didn't even know how I feel about this.
And just to know they could have survived, they just would
They
have waited
could've
just a
waited.
little bit more.
Oh my gosh,
Mm.
that was something else.
Okay, let's talk about a good one.
A good one. Good creature.
A good creature? What about what kind of? What's your favorite
How
modern?
about some good creatures? How about
Oh.
gremlins?
Gremlin?
Gremlins was good. Well, we can talk about Gremlins a little later. And 'cause I've got
I won't get off
no,
this.
I have
It's making my heart fucking
Yeah.
hurt. The fucking
the
thinking that the Punisher fucking killed this kid, the damn girl, soon to be girlfriend. And,
so look.
Okay.
He's okay. So let's bring in up Gremlins, and we
We don't
talked
have
about we talked about the gate. Let's have these discussions real quick, okay? Tiny terrors, man, tiny terror creatures like the gate. These things, gooey looking things. They possessed them in the backyard, terrifying looking. I mean, when I watch this movie now, I'm like, man, how the fuck was I scared of this fucking movie? This is so stupid. You know, 'cause it's not terrifying. But as a child, this scared the shit out of me. I was terrified
Yeah.
of the gate. Those creatures are nuts, and they were possessed in the back. Like he had an opening to hell,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
Well, the
And
gate.
the gate.
Yeah.
The gate.
It was
The
the
gate.
gate because in part 2 they reopened the gate and they were allow each other to make wishes to be granted. And after I want this car, and the next day you wake up and you go look at the car and it's shit, a pile of shit, because everything you wish for turns into shit. Okay,
I have not seen part
but
now I have to go watch part 2.
so you have what's his name in the gate as a young child. What's the kid?
Stephen Dorff.
Stephen Dorff. You know,
He's on the Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
Watch that show.
a child. I mean, who is known for a lot of other
Yeah.
stuff in this movie, The Gate.
Yeah.
You know, great movie, good creatures, and then we have Critters. You know,
Critters great.
I mean, I love
Oh, when
Critters.
they throw them down pine needles or whatever the hell they did.
Oh,
Fucking
absolutely.
awesome.
Uncle Bud or Bob. Uncle Bob.
Critters.
You don't want them at the buffet.
Okay, this is the scene we're seeing right now is Critters 2, which was nuts because part 1 you had it. There wasn't a lot of shit going on. You had a lot of main actors in part 1. You had Dee Wallace again. You had the dude from Demon Knight. What's his name?
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane was in it. I mean, a ton of good characters in this movie, which a lot of these actors bash these fucking movies, and then they realize cult following is so popular. They're like, yep, totally love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Totally love that movie.
Well, I enjoyed doing it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Y'all need me to do conventions and sign and
Getting
pay.
money.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, we love that. But I think Critters, and then one thing is Leonardo DiCaprio's first movie
What was
was Leonardo DiCaprio. How do I say it?
He's an actor.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
You can go ahead.
Yeah,
we ain't talking about
His-
that son of a bitch that Rose wouldn't land on
That's
the
right.
little board.
yeah, that was a big ass board.
Yeah.
So his first
What a
movie
bitch.
was Critters 3. Everyone thinks it's the Gilbert Grape, about the retard.
Yeah.
Can we say retard? No.
No.
No. I think we said retard's back.
Okay, we can say
retard's back.
retard.
You can say
retard.
it.
Okay, so
Okay. Retard's back.
yeah,
We're
retard's
good.
back. With the retarded kid, the guy from
Johnny
Pirates
Depp.
of the Caribbean,
Johnny Depp.
you know,
Johnny Depp.
totally misunderstood that movie, hated it, and then there's that obese lady in that
That's
movie.
right.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Mom.
Very good.
She was large,
She's a big girl.
huge bitch,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Little girl.
and so love my critters, can't beat them. And then the leprechaun, who dinner, she hated this movie.
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston
She's
fucking hated this movie.
until she figured out how many people loved it.
I know.
Another one.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated
Yeah,
this
yeah.
fucking movie.
And then she says, "Give me that sack back."
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that's what you said earlier to Lance.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
not drunk.
He put it in his mouth. So,
Good times. Good times.
Leprechaun, I mean, goofy as shit. You have a great character. This dude he had tons of other roles playing other characters, even like Harry Potter's and stuff like that. And he still would go back and say, wait, you guys want to send me to space? I'm going to space. You want me to go to the hood and smoke weed? I'm going to the
I'm
hood
going to the
and I'm going to
hood.
smoke.
Well, he loved
fucking
it.
weed.
He loved that character. He
Yeah.
loved that character.
He killed that. Fucking.
Sling blade.
Uh,
Some people call it a sling blade. Some people
I
call it
thought
Kaiser.
it was amazing as the Leprechaun.
He did.
Good fucking movie. I love my tiny
I
carrots.
me gold.
Oh, and then I remember she was throwing the fucking shoes out there.
And
And he's
he's
cleaning the shoes.
he couldn't stand it.
No.
He had to go while it.
Here is the Harry Potter ripped off from movie. So you have Troll.
Oh gosh.
You've seen the Troll movie, right?
Eh,
And the main character is Harry Potter. His name is Harry Potter, or Junior. His dad is Harry Potter. It's a bunch of witches and all that stuff. And maybe not inspired.
Alan, what do you think?
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's his dad. I think the dad has a lightning bolt on his head.
See, told you.
Yep. I think
This
this
was
is
first.
this is his little son that was supposed to be
His name's
Ronnie
Harry
or
Potter
whatever.
in
Yeah.
the movie, who is also known as Atreyu in Neverending Story.
Greatest movies
Oh, really?
opening song
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, which I can use in another 10 years. And then pop that up. I've already looked it up.
Wow.
Yep.
It'd be awesome if
Hey.
you actually
I
made that.
enjoyed
I
Trolls.
can't wait.
Yeah, hope I'm still here.
In 10 years, we're gonna be.
It's gonna be a little dicey on us.
Absolutely. Here it is. Greatest of all tiny terrors.
Hello, come in.
Gremlins 2.
Gremlins. This is the first one.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
this-
popcorn machine.
yeah,
It looked like a lab at the
and
when I
they're
first.
all in there. You know,
Yeah. I thought it was the lab in the
Snow
second one.
White. Was it
Awesome.
Snow White?
Yeah, they're watching Snow White.
Snow White was actually white.
Yeah,
So
It was the one that really did good at the box office.
yeah.
the
Yeah, so they did it really.
I love Gremlins. Greatest Christmas movie ever.
Must be Die Hard. Okay.
No, it is Gremlins.
Okay.
Gremlins.
It's Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah,
We can get Bruce next week.
yeah. This is not what we talk about
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We talk about drinking beer and stupid shit.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Be stupid with us.
That's right.
All right. All right. Gremlins is the greatest horror movie Christmas wise. Okay. If you want to talk about Christmas horror movies, the only reason Nightmare on Elm Street made it so well in the box office is because Silent Night, Deadly Night was protested so heavily it was removed, boosting Nightmare on Elm Street to number one.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, you don't have that taken out of the theaters. You don't have Nightmare on Elm Street fandom.
Yeah.
Okay?
Met one of the guys from there. From he was at Retro City event. He was over there. One of the guys. His
From-
name. But it was from. He was there from that. What you just said. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
You're gonna put closed caption on him too.
Yeah. So we've had our trimmers, we've had our tiny terrors, right? I love tiny terror creatures more than anything on this planet, and you guys know that. I mean, shit, I've got Puppet Masters back there. I've got Ghoulies over here, and we haven't talked about Ghoulies. Ghoulies is a great movie.
We're surrounded by them.
Yeah, well, Charles Band also created. I mean, would you, if we're talking about creatures, we're talking about, you know, freaks coming to life, right? You know, would you consider dolls? Charles Band was,
I think dolls counts because I mean it's not the dolls themselves; it's the how they became the doll. They became to life.
yeah,
And it makes them creature.
they become creatures, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ish.
Did you guys ever see Leprechaun Goes to the Hood?
Yeah.
No, I heard of it, but I didn't.
Oh my god! Even like he walks in, this dude's like teaches him how to smoke weed.
Oh god.
The big glass pipe. It's actually way better done than Leprechaun Goes to Space. That was bad. I mean, oh, this is another one. Those little freaking black figures, you know what I'm talking about? Terrified me in Tales from the Hood.
Those are getting Those are getting really popular.
I can't find the figures.
I see
I would
them.
love to have those
I've been
figures.
seeing
Tales from the Hood was phenomenal.
That was good.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Did you?
But years ago, yeah, it's like freaking 80s.
Yeah.
It's old.
Yeah.
90s, but I get you.
80s,
They
90s.
just yeah.
What the hell? You know, you get in the 25s. It fucking, it's like hard to balance
It
for
is.
years.
He'd understand. He'll understand if you.
No, so here's another one. I want you guys. If you do not, or you have not watched this movie, and you love the creatures, you have an issue.
And he's got another one too. What's the other one?
Oh, he's got a lot of movies.
He's got a lot of movies.
Part 2's coming soon. He's also got his own. He's almost got 1 million followers on Drew Cooks.
Yeah,
on Facebook. Look
How to
that
fix the perfect hot dog.
up. He is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Super popular.
And Whit doesn't like that episode because he can take one hot dog and one bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be laughing down there. I see you.
That's a creature in itself. So, what about the new Winnie the Pooh movie? Those are creatures.
Yeah.
And
I already got the previews on that one, but damn that. But I know you got that mask, man. That thing is pretty badass.
Look,
That's-
Blood and Honey 1 was a good movie and needs to be watched by as many people that can watch it. Blood and Honey 2 was probably the most well-written scripts I've ever seen in a horror movie in a long time.
I'm about to watch that.
Dude, I mean, it blew my mind. I did not expect.
That's a pretty bold
That's
statement.
It's a bold statement.
That was a
I've
bold
told
statement.
everyone that it's one of the best written scripts because you if you ever watched the first one and then it's built up and then the way it ended, you realize they can't do a part 2. So you realize part 2 is coming out. What direction are they going? They freaking killed it in that direction. I mean, they killed it.
Yeah.
The storyline was phenomenal. Freaking phenomenal. I loved the story of
Blood and Honey.
Blood and
too.
Honey too.
Didn't they do another character? Another like Disney character?
They added and yes, we're going to Texas Frightmare. They added Al and
That's the badass.
Tigger.
no, and Tigger. They added Al and Tigger to part 2.
I thought they- I
Owl
thought
was,
they were-
man, that was freaky.
I mean,
Tigger was
one.
nuts.
Tigger was absolutely crazy, but Owl, oh my gosh, he was like sinister and all that. It was great.
Absolutely. The whole
When he comes down and snatches those people, oh my gosh.
absolutely. I loved the whole concept of that whole movie. And the thing is they're making a Pooverse. Have you seen that? So
I've heard about it.
they've already got
No, I didn't. I wasn't aware of that one.
yeah, they just did Peter Pan, right? Peter Pan was done, and then they're doing what's the next one? Pinocchio is the next one, and then they're doing so it's Peter Pan, Pinocchio, and Bambi. They're doing that one,
What?
yes, and
That's
then they're
wild.
gonna make a Poohverse where all of them come together and make a badass horror movie.
That's pretty cool though. That is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
We keep losing Cutter.
Yeah, we keep losing Cutter. Yeah. You keep jumping out, Cutter.
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
here we go. Here's your fan right here.
Cutter. Stop cutting out.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Crazy J, what's your favorite creature movie? We're gonna see what our fans are thinking right now. We already have Leprechaun being one of
That's Jack.
that's
Jack is
Jack's.
crazy, Jay. Jack, what's your favorite creature movie?
What's your favorite creature movie? Whitaker,
Oh,
You already know mine. Gremlins.
all time favorite.
All
creature.
time. Now, I'm going to say the first creature movie back in my day that I remember, which was in black and white, was being Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yes.
That's one of my
Yeah.
That's an
I mean,
amazing
that
original
was,
movie.
and I think there was actually a second one over where they captured him and shit, took him to an
Yes.
aquarium.
Which going to,
Yeah.
which
Study
actually was
him
still
and all
pretty
that.
good too.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, back in my day, I mean that was
cutting edge shit.
some badass shit. And I don't know, I always thought related him with the what was the TV series, the Land, the time,
Lost time.
Lost Time, you know, where they had the same looking creatures.
Oh.
that he landed a lot.
That's Sid and Marty
Had the
Croft,
same
Land
looking
of the
fucking
Lost.
creatures right around like.
They do
Yeah,
look
but
like
he
that,
fucking
man.
done multiplied, you know.
Sleaze act or something?
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, we got killer clowns. Those are creatures.
Yes.
Yeah,
Those are
clown,
creatures.
clown,
Outer space,
space, still
badass,
creatures.
To me, we can't talk about creatures unless we talk about Feast.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Where do we start with Feast? I mean, look,
Exactly.
here you go, dude. Let's make you happy right now.
Wit, you got a fan.
Well,
It's
yeah.
right here, you dumbass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
The
Thank you.
For the
Love you
lead.
too.
but look, when you're making a movie and you're going to filming it at a location, you got to realize in only one location, you're going to have to put up an hour and something worth of footage in one location. That's why Feast is phenomenal. They didn't technically, until the very end, leave the location.
Swamp Thing.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, and then the child, we talked about children dying. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
No one was.
Yep.
Kid died. No one's safe.
Well,
The best thing is the whole little action sequences where they're like, the hero, and then boom, he dies right then. Not the hero, you know what I mean?
I do love how they introduce the characters
Yeah.
like that. So when you first meet it, you think it's this little bitty one. It's like one of the babies,
Oh, yes.
and it starts humping that deer head or whatever, and it's like, then they blow it away, and then here comes mom and dad.
Oh, I know. That was nuts because he walked in all badass like. You thought,
Mhm.
oh, this guy's doing. And then the one lady that survived was in the freezer
Yeah,
the whole damn time.
and you can see she'd been through it already or something because she just sat there, smoked her cigarette, and walked
Yeah.
around. And,
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's got that.
I got something wild. So you know the Evil Dead, that new one that came out. I don't remember the name of the actress that was in it. On the new one.
oh, the newest one.
Yes, I don't remember her name. But she ended up getting possessed
Mom.
and stuff. I don't remember her name, but it was like the redhead, I guess. She's really tall actress. I don't remember her name. I can't remember it, top of my head. But I have this weird thing about watching that movie, and it's like she's a hot looking lady, and then she gets possessed, and I go, she's still hot. She's still hot. I don't care if her eyes are different.
It's all good.
colors
She's
and
still
that.
Yeah.
He's still. I don't know. It's just one of the weird things about that.
That hit it.
Yeah.
Smash.
I would give her a pudding pop. You know.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We can reference
Can we
Bill
not do that?
Cosby.
Yeah, that's
We can. Okay, so we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Start over.
Rewind.
yeah. So,
You can edit that out.
yeah, we don't roofie nobody.
No.
We don't roofie nobody.
You were gonna
We don't
you
put
were gonna
shit
do
in
that
our
too?
pudding or anything else.
Yeah, I just want to do your chocolate pudding. You guys,
I mean,
you guys are the one that took it
We
wrong.
do not approach women and say, hey, either we're having sex or I'm having sex. You
Yeah.
know, one of the two. We-
Either I'm fucking or we're fucking. So,
just gave her a bunch of shit. That's all.
welcome to Horrorland.
Oh, hey,
Television.
we're live. I appreciate y'all out there. We thank y'all.
Hey.
Don't take anything serious we say.
So one thing I got to say about us going live, and we got to do this on a regular basis. We actually have a group of firefighters that watch us on a regular basis in
New Braunfels, Texas.
New
Hey,
Braunfels,
guys,
Texas.
We love our first responders,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, thank you
they
guys.
come up and hollered at us at the Cult Classic Convention this last weekend.
Yep.
And said they appreciated it, they loved it. We sold them a movie and at the whatever that
In
convention
New
was there.
Braunfels. Yeah, retro,
And
where we met Cutter.
yep, we met Cutter there.
Yep.
We sold Bud. That's our movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they said, man, they really loved it, which I appreciated them coming and reaching out. You know, that makes you feel good when they tell you don't actually suck. You know, it's really good.
So,
And they said they watch our show all the time.
oh yeah, Crazy Jay. I cannot wait to meet you, and I think you're a phenomenal fan and of horror in general. And I think, Lance has met you. You're a big fan of the Billy Pond, who I think is one of the greatest horror creators ever,
And humans.
humans ever. But I actually hate Art the Clown. I'm sorry. I just think
Yeah,
I think,
I'm sorry too. Just a homeless clown that walks around with shoots all over himself.
who was the creator? What's his name?
Damien Leone.
I think he's brilliant. I think what he has done in the industry is brilliant. Okay. I
Yes.
think he took independent market and he dominated it. But Art the Clown is there's no dialogue to him or no ifs, ands, or buts of why he does stuff. And you can't do the whole thing with like Captain Spaulding being a psychopath. I get the psychopath concept, but I just think the story just fell the fuck off. And I couldn't even tell you what the last 2 and 3 look like because after 1, I go, I'm out because I thought, what was the deal they did Art the Clown before All Hallows Eve?
Yes.
Way better.
Well, he did a special appearance on one of the movies. Like, God, which one was it? He was a special appearance in one of the movies before they made the whole Art the Clown movie.
Ninth Gate or something like that.
Yeah. Yes. I think that's it. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but yeah,
I would agree.
I think it's more. I think it's more the gore. But honestly, I think if between all of us, I mean, we've probably already seen most of those gores in B-rated movies and stuff like that. That's nothing new.
Nothing new.
It's, nothing new at all. And with Spalding, he has a hell of a backstory too.
Absolutely.
It's not all you see is from the Rob Zombie's point of view, but there is a backstory on Captain Spaulding as well, and it's he's a crazy motherfucker. He's a crazy,
Right.
but
No, I agree with you. I could see Art being a creature and Papa Corn and Captain Spaulding not being one. But when you're going to talk about clowns, I'm going to tell you a quick little story, Crazy Jay. I did not want to watch Circus of the Dead. At that moment, there was too many damn clown movies coming out, and I was done with fucking clown movies. Okay, and I had a buddy watch this movie. It's independent. You'll like it. And I said, no, I'm not watching it. Everyone's doing a fucking clown movie right now. Finally, he convinced me to watch it. I put it in, and when I ended, I realized, this is not a clown movie. These are just fucking psychotic people dressed like clowns. That's how I felt with Captain Spaulding. Art the Clown, I need a story. I need something that's going to grasp me. If you're going to just do gore the whole fucking time, you don't have me. You don't have me with a story.
No storyline.
There was no really story. I do think, I love Captain Spaulding. I don't know what it is. I have a lot more love for Papa Corn only because I think Billy's one of the greatest creators ever. I make independent horror movies and I gain inspiration from Billy. And you guys already know that.
Yeah.
But I also run it's called Creepy Clown Society. So I have an art guy that's in my group, and I always talk smack, but I love he's my good friend. He plays art. He plays them well. But one of my things is just, I agree. There's really not much of a storyline behind it. It just grasped me the first one. So I couldn't really get into the second one, in that movie.
Well, I'm the same way. Now it's just gore.
Yes.
And then, some of the effects and all of that is great. But that's all there is.
Yes. Yes, and I did meet the actor. I met him I didn't meet him like face to face, but it was a double take from him, and his hand was in shock. He thought he was just crazy, like looking at me like he's seen a ghost. So I came around the corner, in my Spaulding outfit, and we locked eyes. Me and that actor locked eyes, and he looked down, looked back up, looked back up, looked back up, and not once he ever acknowledged me or like, hey, good job. I mean, I get it, you don't have to, but I just thought like, hey, you portray a clown, I portray a clown, you'll show some kind of love, I guess, but it never happened, and to tell you, when I was at Cult Classic, all the actors respected me as a clown. Like all of them, like, hey, you look good, or hey, you look great. But when I ran into that guy,
you know what I told him? I'd have walked up to him and said, I ain't no fucking clown! And walked off. Fucking.
No,
what
was funny is that somebody stopped me right in between him. Like there's a walkway, and they stopped me right in that middle of that walkway. And I said it very loudly. And they said, can I take a photo with you? And I said, hell yeah, I can take a photo of me. You take a photo of the sexy clown, not the homeless one over there. And oh my God, ever since that, he just like side-eyed me the rest of the day. I was like, oh, well, I just wanted some hello, man, like a thumbs up or something.
I
That's
get
that's
that,
all I
especially
wanted.
with the actors, and we've talked to that numerous times. At owning conventions, you get to know some of these people. It's not about who you are or what you portrayed; it's how you treat your fans.
Exactly.
You can't just treat them good in person.
Yes,
It's like got to be all the time.
it's got to be all the time, and Art does not do that great at treating his fans correctly. But Papa,
Yeah, and that's what I heard. And that's what I
but the
heard.
deal is Billy and I have talked. We've disagreed on things topic wise, and we're not going into that because that's not this. Okay, but
Right.
Billy doesn't see that as character. He understands. I believe this way. He believes this way. We're both good people. And we're going to be good friends, and I love that man to death. Okay, that's why when he creates things, I'm going to support everything Billy Pond does. Right, with the Circus of the Dead, and I really hope one day that people find out that that is a better movie than Terror Firm.
Fire.
Well, both of them actually. I'd rate them up.
It should be better than Terra Firma.
Yeah,
We were talking Terror Firmer earlier.
Yeah,
and
we did a recording show
Terror
earlier.
Firmer, which
I can rate both of them. I don't want to see either one of them ever again.
absolutely.
But you guys named y'all's best one. Which is the what now? My question is, which is the hell no? I ain't gonna watch that. No, that is
Human
no,
Centipede.
absolutely.
Yeah,
There's a human centipede count.
No, that's not. Well, we posted earlier. That's got a better rating than Snow White.
Yeah, yeah. I'd watch it before I'd watch Snow White, the new one. So
That's crazy.
it's got to.
But no, that's still not creatures. What he's saying is, okay, you got to start us off. What's your creature movie you're not watching again?
Which one? Now mine. Oh shoot, which one? That's a good one. You reversed it on me.
Yeah, Uno.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't.
I would not watch it
I got
again.
one.
Creature. Oh man.
Society.
I mean, there's.
Oh, is that creature?
the shunting.
The shunting in society is rough.
I'm not watching that anymore.
Have you seen that, Cutter?
Highly recommend it.
Hey,
Highly
great
recommend
movie.
it, Cutter.
I would watch
Check
it
it out.
tomorrow. You should
Talk
watch
about
it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
One of the
Yeah.
greatest movies ever.
Yeah,
Please
Okay,
watch it.
I would fall for that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Watch it.
I haven't seen it either, but I ain't falling for their
No,
bullshit.
you don't
Family
understand.
movie. It's a Disney. It's a
Like,
Disney release.
Look, after we're done, I'm going to go to bed. But I like to go to bed to the
To shut the
society.
shunting, yeah.
You know, I think it's a great movie. Don't be that guy. Watch this movie. You'll love this movie.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, Cutter,
no, Society. No, watch it. Watch Society. As a horror
don't
fan,
fall for their
No,
bullshit.
no,
You gotta watch it once.
I'm falling for this guy's.
You need to at least watch it so you know
you need to
why.
watch it once. If you're a horror fan and if you've not seen Society, are you a horror fan?
Why are you even a horror fan? You even doing
Are
it right.
you even a horror fan?
I'm not asking you to watch the Serbian film.
Yeah, no.
So B-rated movie.
No.
The Serbian film was way harder than
Yeah, no. Don't watch that shit.
Yeah, that was bad. I felt disgusted when I watched the Serbian film.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a pretty good movie. You should watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I recently bought Cocaine Werewolf. That was pretty bad.
Don't watch that again.
There was a
Crack raccoon.
no, the Crackoon. The Crackoon was pretty bad. The only reason it was bad, it wasn't really the acting. I think those people did a good job at acting. I think the raccoon looked like roadkill.
If we got to start
Yeah.
adding dope in on the fucking deal,
So-
they're really stretching
No,
it out, trying to.
I've
fucking-
watched some bad movies. I watched Shark of the Corn. Is that creature? About a shark that lives in the cornfield. I watched.
That's not a Sharknado type. Deal.
No, I watched Werewrooster, about a rooster that turns into a werewolf. That was bad.
I mean, I watched the one that was like I can't remember the damn name. I'm trying to think of it, but it was like a band that possessed you, and then you turn into, they turn you into zombies or demons or something. And it's like, I don't know, it's like a music band that did it, and they poison, like you get all zombified. It was just weird. I can't even remember the damn name of it, but it was just like, I'm not gonna watch that
No,
again.
I've watched a lot of bad movies.
You know what? The last couple of years, I've watched a lot of bad movies.
One of the ones was it the Exorcist? I think, no, is it the Exorcist with the two girls?
Oh, the
that
most
new
recent one? Yeah.
The two girls. I could not get into that one. I just that's a one timer for
Which
me.
one?
That was a
The
one
newest
time.
Exorcist.
Oh, try it on Pornhub. It's a lot better.
I think Pornhub banned it.
Oh wait, yeah, that's the damn right. Yeah.
Yeah, Porto's been
Yeah.
in Texas.
I think it's banned.
Well, it's
Bootleg
He
it?
must
bootleg
have
it. Put your address in as New Mexico.
He's got a new
No.
file.
The thing is what Wid has, he has his box that goes in there and he writes Pornhub, and there's two farm animals that come in.
Yeah. Bring in
Oh,
two chickens.
shit.
He's,
Come on over. I'll show you.
Amityville got pretty bad because they make
Franchise.
Amityville everything. Amityville Karen, Amityville
All
Thanksgiving.
those,
I mean,
yeah.
you get burnt out on this shit. Come
I
up with
mean-
a new idea.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, how many
That's
fucking
true.
Amityvilles are we gonna have?
yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, Where Rooster was probably the worst. Shark of the Corn, the wife hated it, but I thought they had a good concept. I mean, I've never seen a shark in a cornfield, but that would suck.
I can't wait to see this poultry chicken. Or
Oh,
yeah.
so he's going to have to watch Poultry Guys,
Oh,
Not
Oh
a
my gosh,
chicken
no!
which is a
I
great
think I
show.
heard
I would rather watch
that.
Society.
It's a good movie.
Shane can sing all the songs.
I can sing all the
he
songs.
can.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah. Poultry
It's a
Guys.
It's a musical.
I mean,
It's a
those
trolling
would be
musical.
creatures, right? Night of the Chicken
Oh,
Dead.
thank God! I know it's a
More
music.
or less, yeah.
One
More
thing.
so.
Look, I'm
I'll
gonna
be sure
get.
to put the big
I'll
speakers up.
I'll get you a quick little scenario of the situation.
Don't
Is
start
this
singing.
big obese, not lard
There you
ass,
go, there
not
you
lard
go.
ass, obese fucker shits out an egg. He gets the fucking shit goes everywhere, and then that egg
You
hatches.
know how I do about shit scenes. I'm not into that deal.
There's so no shit at all involved in this movie.
There's tons of shit.
And it's probably just a total shit movie,
The
and
budget-
that's why you picked it.
The budget
Oh,
was
yeah.
no cleanup.
Now,
Ton of
have
tits.
y'all ever seen
Hey,
Terra Firmer?
ton
Oh,
of
no.
tits.
Terra Firma. Yeah, mm.
In this one, tons of tits.
Alan, Terra Firmer's awesome. You need to check
Probably
that out.
covered in
Yeah,
shit.
no, Terra
I'll never
Firma-
see a pickle the same.
Oh,
Yeah, see? How about that? You know, like, who the hell puts corn in their
Oh.
fucking ice cream? Oh, no. This fucking sick, man.
Oh.
It is.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
So, Cutter, don't take recommendations from this guy. Google that shit.
No, or take a fucking risk. You guys watched Wolf Cop because
Yeah.
of me.
I like Wolf Cop.
Because of me.
I like Wolf Cop.
I have
There is
recommendations.
nobody in there eating corn out of people's shit in fucking Wolf Cop. Okay? Wolf Cop is a good movie.
The only reason he says
So-
Wolf Cop's a good movie is different from mine. I thought it was well written. He only likes it because it starts off with the guy's transformation. His dick turns into a werewolf first and pops
Best,
out.
best transformation in any wolf fucking
Spoiler
movie
alert.
ever.
Okay, I got a question.
Anything like that.
Would rubber
When he
be a
goes in that
creature feature?
bathroom And this, his fucking shit blows up and God. No.
It's like I can put that all in my mouth.
Oh.
No, I didn't say that. But our other, I'm sorry, Ben Rose ain't here tonight. I mean, our other family member, because he really loves that fucking scene.
He does.
Way to go, Ben.
Ben, we're missing you, buddy.
Anything to do with penises, Ben will like.
Ben loves, man.
Yeah.
He loves Sleepaway Camp. He said, I'm so excited. God, that ending
Greatest
is
ending
fucking
ever."
greatest ending ever.
That's a big,
I
that's a
didn't
big
expect
dude.
that. That was like a bonus.
That would be a big dude. I would.
Oh, he's a brother. We know. He loves us.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Wood
Yes.
Rubber. You know, and I still haven't seen that movie.
Are you fucking kidding
No.
me?
It's really-
That movie's genius.
Y'all had to tell me
This-
to watch it.
No,
And
here's
it's a fucking tire running around
Yeah.
killing people.
No,
and I'm
look,
thinking,
no.
okay, so This has got to be another.
I
bullshit.
It's as
actually-
good as it sounds.
I
Yeah,
actually
it's as
watched
good as
that
it sounds.
movie, and I go, there was like watch Rubber. I'm like, oh my god,
Right.
I love stupid, but this is stupid.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
stupid good.
And when it ended, I go, holy
Yeah.
shit! They wrote an amazing script about a fucking tire.
Killing people.
Yeah, running
Yes.
around fucking.
I
And
see
hey,
that.
where is Brett? How come Brett hadn't chimed in tonight? Because Brett wanted me to watch something, Demon Condom or something. I don't know.
Oh, Killer Condoms.
Killer Condom.
Oh, that's Creature. That sucks.
I thought,
Texas
what's
Tech
that?
lost tonight, so he's probably sad.
Oh,
Houston won last night. So
If
we're
he didn't put a
good.
goddamn killer condom on, he wouldn't be having a kid. So thank God he
That's
didn't
right.
use one. So yeah, he's having one. So that's great.
That's a
So
good
I don't know. I'm not Maniac Cop.
Can't recommend that one enough. That's a good one.
Bruce
What?
Campbell,
Hey, what's
your
what's that?
lover.
What is that
Landon's
stupid?
in-
No, who's the guy
what
you're
is
in
that
love with?
fucking Psycho Cop?
No, he directed it. Right?
No,
Lustig?
no, Lustig directed. Who's the guy that? I mean, Halloween 3.
Oh, Tom Atkins.
Yes,
Oh, man,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Great cast.
Absolutely.
Great
I thought we was talking about critters.
No.
Man,
Well,
we got off
he
of
brought
that.
up
didn't we?
Maniac Cop's got a creature.
What
Got
about
to
that
it.
fucking stupid Psycho Cop that he wanted to?
Oh, no.
Part two.
Stop. I need everybody that's going to ever watch this show. Yes, Psycho Cop 2 is bad movie, but watch Psycho Cop 1 first. It's worse. And when you watch Psycho Cop 2, you realize, wow, this is a pretty
Yeah.
good movie.
This is pretty good compared to the first
I
one.
love, I went to the theaters because in my time, you went to the theaters,
Oh,
or no, into, everyone talks about
They
Blockbuster.
wasted
Hey,
$1.25.
No, stop. Everyone's like all about Blockbuster. Blockbuster. I rented my movies from Hollywood Video or the grocery store. That's where I first saw Return of the Living Dead was a grocery store. But I went to Hollywood Video and I saw Psycho Cop. I put it in. That fucking movie was so damn bad. And then I'm sitting there because I'm grounded once again in my
Then
house.
they come out with number 2.
Yes.
Woohoo!
And then I'm scanning and there's nothing on fucking TV. Psycho Cop 2 shows up. I was like, wow, they made a part 2. Fuck it. I'm going to watch it because there's nothing else on. It ended. I said, holy shit, they made a good movie because Psycho Cop 1 sucks. When you watch part 2, they killed it. Hey, how much titties were in that movie?
That's all I remember.
There's a
It-
lot.
All I
A
know
lot.
is if you're in that situation, hang out in the copy room. That is the best place to hang out. Don't fucking go nowhere. Don't go out the
Oh.
street.
The one-liners
Just hang
were
out in the
just
bush.
as good.
The one-liners were good.
Yes, but he's not a creature.
Hey, creature, and it was a
I
stupid
had
fucking.
to go.
it was
I had to go on
stupid
a
movie.
tangent on my favorite second version of Maniac Cop ripoff ever because
Yeah.
you wanted a bitch,
Exactly.
not a creature.
Hey, on a serious note, we're having a drawing tonight
Oh yeah,
for
we'll
our
do,
raffle.
yeah, we'll do that in a minute.
You've got where's the deal? Anybody that's watching that hasn't bought raffle tickets that might want to reach out because we're getting close. We're doing a raffle for this family.
And then David's got the other one,
Yeah.
and he will definitely raffle
Oh,
that.
okay.
So we've done the Tiny Terrors, we've done our kaijus. What can we think otherwise? Creatures. Think of creatures.
Cthulhu. That's my guy. That's my jam.
Really?
Who? What?
That's my
I
jam.
know
Just
I
look
did.
him up.
Who the hell is that?
It's badass. Just look it up.
What is it? Like a little Ernal and Sadie deal?
No, nothing little about him. It's a see there you go at the top.
Cthulhu.
It's a bad mother rooster.
Explain it.
A bad mother. Watch your mouth.
Cthulhu.
H-
So what movie did you watch, Lance, that Cthulhu in it?
Underwater.
Underwater? Haven't seen that one.
That's a recent one. Isn't
I've,
it?
I've read H.P. Lovecraft. I
Oh,
haven't ever
shoot.
seen a movie come out with that stuff. That
Yeah.
actually had Cthulhu in it.
Really?
Love it.
There's stuff that looks like him, but it's not Cthulhu.
Right.
I don't know.
That's such a badass creature.
The ancient ones.
I love it. Thank you, H.P. Lovecraft.
He's got a lot of crazy
What
stuff.
kind in the world with the
You can
live-
thank H.P. Lovecraft for all kinds of stuff. Reanimator.
Well, good job.
Yeah, I like him. I mean, that's
Well, he might want to change his answer then.
No, his actually favorite movie is Twilight.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
not really. No, I'm sorry. I mean, it's too much of a love story for me. I started kind of feeling all
So
mushy and shit.
Jack, we love the Creeper. May
yes,
not like the movies, but
No,
we love the actor.
the director's a piece of shit.
You know,
Deserves to live his life in jail.
but we love the Creeper.
Great dude, and I loved one. Enjoyed part two.
Two was
The
good.
second one was really good.
I mean, he's a
I like
fucking
them both.
terrifying dude, and that
Yeah.
fucking thing he throws,
Oh, yeah.
blowing tires and
absolutely.
shit out, or
Losing
pretty
his head,
wicked.
losing
I mean,
your head ain't no
it's-
big deal either.
Oh no.
No. But I mean, it's the whole movie in itself as a family. You know, you got people you just don't like.
But as a creature, that
But
creature's
it's
amazing.
It really is.
The fucker,
It's like there's something new
Great.
every time you turn your head.
Absolutely.
you know, don't get on the bus. Where are you gonna go? You know.
Gus.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing, especially about when we talk about creatures, if we have our influencers with Bela Lugosi's, your Christopher Lee's,
Xenomorph.
influencing a lot of
Xenomorphs.
things that
Yep,
we
that's
have.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You got Alien. I mean, that's the classic big science
Chest
fiction
burst.
space one. No one can hear you scream.
So this is where Lance gives me shit. Part 2 is way better than part 1.
It's not
Part 2 is amazing.
It's aliens.
There you go. They should have
Yeah.
said part
Just
3.
put the yes on it.
Aliens.
Put an ass on there.
Yeah.
Aliens.
They put,
Yeah.
put an ass on it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And talk about a creature that changes every time you turn around.
Yeah.
Every
Absolutely.
movie, they have new generations of them and evolution of that,
No, and
that
the
alien.
thing is, every time this is one of those industries where they keep coming out with different ones, and I love it. I mean, when they did the whole, what's the one where there's no aliens and it's those big 8-foot white dudes? or whatever.
Prometheus.
Phenomenal. I
Very
thought
good
they
movie.
were good.
Yes.
You know, I thought the story
Yeah, Prometheus is pretty good.
I thought they did a great job. I thought Predator has done a great job.
Predator is a
The
good
only thing
movie.
I hated was Predator versus Alien.
That was kind of lame.
No,
That was lame.
Yeah, that
You
was
don't
lame.
understand. After watching Predator 2 and the alien shit, seeing the alien skulls, you're like, we're going to get a Predator versus aliens. 20 fucking years later, we get the shittiest Alien versus Predator movie ever made.
I mean, they were watchable. I mean,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what was it? King
Yeah.
Kong versus Godzilla and all
Yeah.
that shit. I mean, that. Why? I
they're
don't like.
watchable. I mean, you know.
They're both kaiju.
I mean,
What about the Blob? Is the Blob?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Are we talking
That's
about
another space one too.
we actually got the Blob in one of our pre-recorded. You
Yeah,
know,
the '80s version.
That's the Blob and rate it, and
I remember growing up watching it, I was scared as
from
shit.
the
watching it.
original or the 88 version? Are you talking about
The
The
original.
original was Steve
Steve
McQueen.
Steve McQueen?
Yep, that was a
so
great.
you was scared for like 2 months.
Yes.
It took that long for the fucking Blob to get to town. That fucking little ball fucker coming in. Oh my God! You know, well, let's go fishing. We'll come back and check on it tomorrow. You know, it's like, no, I don't. I mean, I'm not thinking what, but I think the '80s.
88 version. It's
Yeah.
1988.
Yeah, they really did a good job. I thought.
I do
You know
too.
what, yeah.
It was better than I thought it would be.
No, I think
Because Cutter, I'm like you. I really
They-
love the
they
classic
took
one,
the same storyline, and
and that new one really was a lot. It was good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And yes, Crazy J, I will always love Toxie.
yeah,
Yep.
Rhonda Shear got me into Toxie. And Rhonda Shear will be at the Cult Classic next year, and she has promised us she will not do any other Texas show until she's done the Cult Classic convention.
Wow.
Yeah.
Respect.
So yeah, absolutely. So we have Rhonda Shear next year for the Cult Classic convention, which Lance and I are partners of. So all right, guys, we're about to end our show tonight. I appreciate you guys joining us, but so we have this young child that I do not know him. His name is Cash. I do not know what's going on with him, but the poor child is hooked up to so many little
yeah.
monitoring devices and all that. And at Horrorland. The good thing is we know a lot of tons of actors and people that are willing to donate stuff. The Jump Rope Girls from Nightmare on Elm Street gave us this little thing. David from Sheridan Authentics, who is also a contributor to us, gave us a Detroit Rock City autograph from, I don't remember the kid's name.
Yeah,
I'm blanking on his
Yeah. So should we raffle one autograph for
Or you
one?
wanna do
Or
two?
we're gonna do two. We should
We
do
got
two.
two posters.
Let's do
We
two.
Huh?
Two, so.
Do two. So,
So-
two winners?
You know us at Heartland here. I mean, somebody's in need. It may be just a little bit. It may be a lot. I mean, I wish we could do more for them, but every little bit counts. I think we try to help out. A family needs a little help. So
Oh yeah. So, and before we end this show, after we do this raffle, I need you guys to stay tuned for a trailer of a movie I would like you guys to check out. I'm going to explain why I have this trailer. So here we go.
So we're going to go with that as number one for tonight.
Yes.
Trimmer. We're going to let Lancer Dancer. He's our little sweetheart.
Just one.
Yeah.
One time for the first one.
All right, got it.
Who we got?
Amanda Garza.
Amanda Garza.
Yes.
Way to go, Amanda.
Oh, Amanda, thanks for the help.
Yes.
That's for the Jump Rope Girls.
Jump Rope Girls, you got this one. It's good autograph. And now for Detroit Rock City. Yeah.
Okay, Lancer Dancer. One more time, buddy.
All right. JW.
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 Oh, good job, JW. A good friend of us. Okay, so before we end it, guys, we're big in the independent market. We would like to support anything indie wise. We make independent horror movies, and but we not only we want people to watch our stuff, we want people to support other people's stuff, because every one of us are tired of watching another fucking Fast and the Furious movie. Okay, so a few years ago, I found this movie called is Paul Bunyan Axe Murderer? What is it?
Yeah.
Axe Giant or whatever.
In blue.
Yes, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
It is Paul Bunyan Axe Murderer. Okay,
Yes.
that's the name of the fucking movie. And I reached out to the guy and said, "Hey, look, I want to show your trailer in our show to try to get people to watch your movie." And because he got ripped off by a lot of the distributors, which most independent people do. That's why you should self-distribute your movie. But please go and check out his movie. If you watched it from the show, reach out to him and say, "Hey, I found your movie because of Horrorland Television." So he realized we're giving him the love because he deserves it. But this is the movie.
You all have had the good fortune to be a part of the state's first offender program. All aboard Sergeant Hope's Happy Short Bus.
This dude's crazy. I can't do this all week. You want to be worked to death? I'm out of here. Check it out. What is it? I'm taking a souvenir.
Paul Bunyan.
What?
You brought this on yourself.
Paul Bunyan. You're telling us that's Paul Bunyan out there.
We found this.
This is bad.
You desecrated the resting place of Bunyan's only friend. Wait!
Yeah.
Action, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan. Go check it out.
Great flick.
Yes. Are there issues with some effects? Yes, there are. Okay. They probably didn't have the funding. I think the story was phenomenal. They really captured a great story. So go watch it. Reach out to them on Facebook and say, hey, I found you guys because of Horrorland Television. Give them their love. Okay. They deserve it. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We appreciate everything
Thank
you guys do. Hope you enjoyed our creatures. Next week will be a recorded episode with a horror short. If you guys ever want to join anything we do, you know, Cutter's our new buddy. He'll be joining a few other episodes, hopefully in the future. And we would love to have some of you good fans on here to discuss a lot of our horror movies. If you want to be in a horror short, just reach out to us. We would love to have you on that as well. So thank you guys for everything. But have a good night.
Peace.